Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe I'm making this video. This is a crazy story, a crazy gift. I can't even believe that I'm seeing this right now. So without further ado, let me just tell you the story because I already know the title of the video is going to be what this is. But without further ado, let me just tell you the story about, let's go back 10 years. Let's go back to whenever Destiny 1 first came out, a game by Bungie that is around 11 years old nowadays. It's still going. I wouldn't say strong, but it's still going. And I have a sleeve of it. It's my favorite game of all time, and for good reason. Destiny 1 wasn't the greatest game of all time, but to me, it was my favorite game of all time. I made plenty of friends. I made plenty of memories that I'll never forget. But speaking of the friends that I made, there was this friend that I had. His name was Zombie on Steroids or something like that. His name was Raph, and me and him were really good friends. And we stayed playing Destiny periodically for years and years, probably about 3-4 years into Destiny 1's lifespan. And me and him never lost contact. Me and him were always friends. We did kind of had a falling out. Not a falling out, but me and him really didn't communicate for a good 3-4 years after we stopped playing Destiny. And it was until recently that I started getting into fighting games. I started getting into Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I started getting into Tekken, Street Fighter 6. And I knew my buddy Raph. I always had him at it on Xbox. He had Tekken 8 installed on his Xbox, and I always seen him playing it, and I was like, yo, let's play some Tekken. So we ended up playing Tekken. He ended up showing me a bunch of stuff. He was a Kazuya main, which is fucking insane. And he's pretty good. He was like the Dominator on Xbox, but he plays on PC. And he was way higher of a rank on Ranked in that game. And he was cool, man. He was cool enough to show me a few things, whoop my ass a bunch of times, even whoop my buddy Cosmic, that was way better than me, a bunch of times as well. But me and Ralph never lost contact. Me and him always stayed, connected and stuff like that. And recently, Gears of War Reloaded came out. And I just told him to invite me, and me and him started chopping it up, talking about Destiny, man. Classic Destiny. Such a good game for us as kids. And now it's 10 years later, and we're pretty much adults. We have our own places. He's got a girlfriend and stuff like that. Good for him. And it's really cool that he's doing well. Well, after Gears of War kind of fell out of my gaming space, he still kept in contact with me. Me and him stayed being friends and stuff like that. And the other day, this psycho hits me up saying, hey man, just had a quick question for you. And I was like, what's up, bro? And he's like, you ever thought about getting a PC? And I was like, yeah, I've thought about it. I just never wanted to pull the trigger, because it's so expensive. And he's like, well, I don't want to be insulting and stuff like that, but would you let me buy you a PC? And I was like, what? Are you serious? And I was like, how? Or like, give me one? And he's like, let me just shoot you a call. We'll talk about it. So I told him that I had to go do some errands and stuff like that I'll call him in a little bit. So I ended up getting on a phone call with him. And he says, hey man, I don't want to be insulting. I know this is out of nowhere. But, whenever we were kids, I would always look forward to playing Destiny with you and your buddy Isaiah, which is, one of my old friends, IRL friends. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, man, I just want to, I want to give you this because, you were so nice to me whenever we were little kids. And, it really struck home because, he was like my friend, one of my, if not my best friend for Destiny. Like me and him, I have so many memories of him raging and not getting the last word. Just so many good classic memories of him in the Crucible, during Crota raid, during the VOG raid. Just so many crazy memories of just me and this dude. And he was a little kid, man, and so was I, and we grew up. And it's crazy. He tells me, he's like, thank you for being so nice to me whenever we were kids. And he's like, just let me do this for you. And I was like completely speechless, taken back, didn't know what to say. And he's like, all right, look, just let me show you my screen. And I was like, okay, we're on Discord. And he goes on Nzxt he's like, I know you don't know too much about computers, because I don't really know too much about computers. I used to have a PC back whenever I was like literally about 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, before Destiny. And he throws in the Nzxt Player 2 Prime PC, very expensive, puts my address down, puts my number down, puts my email down, clicks overnight shipping, and clicks purchase. And I'm like, dude, there's no way this is actually happening. And I like kind of got teary-eyed. I'm not gonna get teary-eyed in this video because I've been sitting on it for a couple of days. But I started getting teary-eyed. I'm like, wow, dude, like I can't even believe this. I feel like like what a blessing, dude. I'm so thankful. Thank you so much. And he just kept laughing, and he's just like, dude, I can't wait till you get this PC, man. Just wait till reality really sets in. And he tells me that he's getting rid of his Xbox. He got rid of Game Pass. So the only way that me and him can play is if I have a PC. And he told me, he's like, hey man, no catch, no nothing. I just want to give this as a thank you for being so nice to me whenever we were little kids. And he told me, like, genuine guy, man. He told me, he's like, and if you don't want to talk, if you didn't talk to me tomorrow, I would be happy knowing you got this PC. And I was like, dude, watery-eyed, you know what I mean? Because who the hell would do that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say how much, but it's a very, very, very expensive PC, like 4 Xboxes, Series X's, you know what I mean? And it's ridiculously priced. And he was kind enough to gift me it, and I cannot believe this shit. I'm still in shock. I'm like literally shaking my insides. I have the butterflies. I feel like I'm going to pick up Halo Reach with my dad at midnight release. Like, this is insane. So if you guys don't mind, I would love to share a little story about me and him playing Destiny. Back in the day, whenever Crota just came out, it was around, it was the first expansion of Destiny. It was called the Dark Below. If you guys know, the Crota raid just came out, and it was the big bad of Destiny. We fought Atheon in Vault of Glass, and we weren't like pros at the game by any means. We weren't even level 30 when Dark Below came out. We weren't even level 20 whenever VOD was out. We were like, because whenever you hit level 20, you had something called light rating, and it was like 200 light rating was the max rank in vanilla Destiny, and me and him were not even close. We're like 150, 140, some shit like that, because it was so hard to do these raids. Well, me and him started getting good. Me and him started getting into exotic hunting. And I remember his most wanted gun, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, Rob, because I know you're watching this. Your most wanted gun was The Last Word. Mine was Red Death. And I'm sure you're watching this too, Pop. I'm sure you remember these names. So my buddy Raph really wanted The Last Word. And one thing about my buddy Raph is that dude had some of the worst luck in Destiny ever. Like, ever. Like, he never got the guns he wanted. So we're playing Crota, and we finish the Death Singer, which is like kind of the first checkpoint where you could get exotics from. And this was the Death Singer was right before you fought Crota, the final raid boss of the raid of Destiny 1, Dark Below. And we finish Crota, and I hear my buddy Raph fucking throw his headset. And he's like, I could hear him screaming, damn it, all I want is the fucking last word, or some shit like that. And I remember fucking being like, whoa, shit. And I remember he gets his headset back on, he's like, fuck this, I'm deleting this damn game. This game never gives me the shit I want. Oh my god, I can't fucking stand this game. And I'll never forget that, man. It was so funny. Not funny for him, but I'm sure you're laughing now, Raph. It was a great story, great time in both of our lives. And genuinely the greatest game I've ever played of all time, and you were a part of that, my friend. And thank you so much, dude. I can't even thank you enough for this gift. This is probably the greatest gift I've ever received ever. Like, out of nowhere, unexpected. So really, bro, thank you so much, Raph. This is a blessing, really. I can't wait to game with you, bro. I can't wait to get on Deadlock. I can't wait to just chill with you in Discord, man. I can't wait to see what the world of PC gaming is like. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the unboxing. I need to get a knife really fast. Massive. It's fucking huge. So I didn't really know how to film this. You guys are literally sitting on 3 Gantz omnibuses right now to film me. I don't want to put this on with the table that my mom gave me for my birthday, but yeah. So we're just gonna do it like this. Without further ado, guys, Raph, I swear to God, I'd fucking kiss you if you were here right now, bro. I fucking can't believe this shit. No homo. But God, dude, I fucking can't believe this. Here we go. If this is a bomb and I fucking get exploded, this would suck. But I don't think so, bro. I know you got me. Fucking, I can't believe this, guys. I can't believe we're doing this. Oh my God, how fucking sick. This playtime starts now. Nzxt. Fuck, man. Raph, you're seeing this shit all in real time. This is fucking insane, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Nzxt accessories box. Oh, this is the box itself. I thought it was gonna be a box in a box. Shit, okay, you're a fucking maniac, bro. You're a fucking maniac. I don't even know, dude. I can't even fucking believe this shit. Okay. See, don't mind my hairy ass carpet, because I do got dogs that shed. So yeah, let me move the camera down. What I'll do is, fuck, dude. She don't really do the vacay and the champagne. She wanna go home. Okay, I think we're good. I think it's out. Holy shit. I don't even know how I should do this. Okay, we'll take this front one off. I'm fucking scared. Oh, there it is, gentlemen. All right, guys, we got it fully unboxed, fully with all the protective wear out of it. She is a fucking beauty, Ralph. I can't even believe this shit. We got all of our peripherals hooked in. We don't have our internet hooked in yet just because of setup purposes, but we have our mouse, our keyboard, HDMI, power. Without further ado, guys, let's just turn this thing on and do our closing thoughts. Hold on, before we do that, I know you guys want to see this. Let me pull off the... Oh my God, it's so satisfying. All right, guys, first time turning her on. Let's see how it looks. Oh my, holy shit, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. All right, guys, we got her all set up. I know there's a glare, but oh my God. All right, guys. Well, Raph, thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate this. I cannot believe you even did this. You're a fucking maniac. I can't wait to play some Deadlock with you. I can't wait to play some CS. You might even hop into Destiny too, bro. I don't know. I can't wait to get into the gaming on this thing. I'm gonna do all the troubleshooting, not troubleshooting, but I'm gonna do the whole setup and process. But then once again, bro, thank you so much, Raph. I can't even express my thanks enough. This is insane. And if you guys are interested in getting the same PC, it's the Nzxt Player 2 Prime PC. I can't believe this shit. Thank you so much, Raph. Hugs from New Mexico to Florida. Thank you so much, brother. Peace, guys.